I realize that in today's society, a lot of Christians, even strong, faithful ones, struggle with coveting, even if they don't realize it. And what is coveting, really? It's when we start to feel jealous, bitter, or discouraged because we see others getting the very things we've been praying for. It makes us question God's timing, His love for us, and even our own worth. But I want to share a perspective with you, one that I pray will bring you peace and remind you of who you are, and more importantly, who your God is. Picture two houses, one on the right, one on the left. The house on the right is being touched up, repainted, repaired, polished. From the outside, it looks like everything's going perfectly, but under it, the foundation is weak. It's sitting on an unstable rock. Now, the house on the left, maybe it's cracked, maybe it's weathered, and hasn't been touched in a while. But underneath that house is a firm, unbreakable rock, the Lord. So when the storm comes, not if, but when, that flashy house on the right will fall because its foundation wasn't strong. But the house on the left, it may not have looked perfect, but it will still be standing. Why? Because of what it was built on. In this season, we're watching more and more prophecies from Revelation come to pass. God is allowing some shaking spiritually, emotionally, financially, not to destroy us, but to refine us. And when your life feels like it's being tested, it's not because God has forgotten you, it's because He's strengthening your foundation. Take Job, for example. Before the enemy could even touch Job, his family, his health, his peace, he had to go to God first. That's how protected you are. And God allowed it. Why? Because He knew what He placed inside of Job. He knew Job could handle it. And in the end, God didn't just restore Job, He gave him double. So, yes, God will allow pain, but it's never without purpose. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So if you haven't seen the prosperity part yet, it just means God's not done. You're still in the part of the story where the foundation is being tested and strengthened. Coveting can sneak in quietly. It makes us doubt, compare, and feel behind. But just because someone else's blessings came fast doesn't mean they'll last. The real question is, what are you built on? Because when everything around you starts to shake, the ones who stay standing will be those whose foundation is in the Lord. Stay faithful, stay grounded. Don't despise your process. God is building something in you that doesn't just shine, it survives.